Have you heard about the Turkish drone Bayraktar TB2? Do you know how it works? The images we typically see in historical films and television shows are very different from those of recent warfare. Military operations still necessitate large-scale infantry assaults protected by tanks and artillery, but most modern militaries want to employ as many weapons as they can be commanded remotely, deal with the most damage to the adversary, and do so without harming civilian lives. The Bayraktar TB2 Turkish drone is one illustration of such a weapon. They're successfully used by the Ukrainian military to take out rows of Russian military hardware, fuel-filled 9K-37 BUK missile systems, and numerous other dreadful Turkish drones. To learn everything there is to know about the Turkish drone Bayraktar TB2, stick with us through the end of the video. Ukraine's forces may have one major advantage over Russia's invading armies, despite being outnumbered, outgunned, and reliant solely on determination to stop them. The first tactical armed UAV system created and produced by Baykar is the Bayraktar TB2, a very advanced architecture that offers every service an operator would require in a single integrated system. The Bayraktar TB2 armed UAV platform, ground control station, ground data terminal, remote display terminal, and advanced base with generator and trailer modules make up the system. The entire system is made in-house thanks to Baykar's technological development and capacity. More than 400,000 hours of operative flight. The tactical unmanned aerial vehicle with male or medium altitude long endurance that can gather intelligence is called the Bayraktar TB2. Armed attack operations, surveillance, and reconnaissance. In addition, units that enable fully autonomous taxiing, takeoff, landing, and cruising are included in an onboard avionics suite with a triple redundant avionics system. Though more than 400,000 operational flight hours, TB2 has demonstrated its effectiveness. It has been successfully completing tasks for the Turkish National Police, Gendarmerie, and Armed Forces since 2014. Currently, Turkey, Qatar, Ukraine, and Azerbaijan are served by the 257 Bayraktar platforms. In Turkish aviation history, Bayraktar TB2 Turkish Airlines holds the records for endurance with 27 hours and 3 minutes and altitude with 25.030 feet. The Bayraktar TB2 is moreover the first airplane of its kind to have ever been exported abroad. The Bayraktar TB2 is a masculine medium-altitude long-endurance unmanned aerial vehicle. It is highly autonomous and flies at medium altitudes. The U.S. restriction on the export of unmanned vehicles to Turkey, which was put in place out of concern that they may be used to combat the Kurds, has helped give rise to the drone industry. The Turks concentrated on making their own weapons because they were unable to acquire this kind of weaponry. Sel Shakid Ratar, an expert in the creation of unmanned aerial vehicles and a master's degree holder from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology or MIT, was the lead researcher on the breakthrough. Upon his return to the nation, he converted Bayraktar Makina, his own car parts business, into a defense firm. His work has gained notice on a national and, after 2020, an international level. A relatively new unmanned vehicle is the Bayraktar. May 2014 saw the first test flight of it. In 2015, it was put into use by the Turkish army. Azerbaijan also has Turkish unmanned aerial vehicles, some of which are used in Libya, Qatar, and Morocco. Up to 150 kilometers of control distance is the maximum at which the Bayraktar TB2 is intended to function. This drone may be used for both reconnaissance and the destruction of specified targets because it is a combat reconnaissance drone. It has both infrared and electro-optical cameras that are modular. Laser rangefinders and target designators are essential for the multifunctional ABMDA field array radar or from a distance, as well as ammunition control. A mobile electronic warfare module team can also be mounted on the apparatus to disable outdated air defense systems. The drone's ground crew is made up of 3 people: the commander, pilot, and operator. Each piece of equipment has its own separate power source. At the control station, which is transported in a van mounted on the chassis of a large truck, Bayraktar is when they're on a combat operation. 3 UAVs can be operated at once by one of these ground crews. Software on the drone itself constantly calculates its precise coordinates and the best possible possibilities for drone routes when carrying out a mission. The Bayraktar TB2 is a device that consists of cameras and sex drones that lets the operator direct high-precision projectiles at targets in real time while also capturing breathtaking films of the work's results. A pair of ground control stations ground support tools, including 3 ground data terminals, 2 remote video terminals, and more. Composite materials, which have recently seen increased application in the aviation sector because of their lightweight, ease of molding, and tolerance to high temperatures, brought on by air resistance, make up a sizable portion of the structural elements of drones. Enjoying the video so far? Then go ahead and like, share, and subscribe without forgetting. However, the Bayraktar TB2 is not particularly quick. The construction can accelerate to 220 km per hour thanks to the driving system, which comprises a single RT912 engine with a total output of 100 horsepower. However, unlike jet engines found in modern passenger jets or fighting aircraft, the aforementioned engine is a piston unit. The drone is 6.5 meters long and has a 12-meter wingspan. Therefore, a 650 kg, this is a substantial building. 300 liters or so of fuel is stored in the tank. The Bayraktar TB2 has a 150 kg payload, of which 55 kg is made up of the electro-optical targeting and reconnaissance equipment. For the battle load, only 95 kg are left. It might be an 8-kilometer range anti-tank missile, a very accurate, highly explosive fragmentation bomb, or an armor-piercing projectile anti-tank guided missiles, and light circulation ammo may be part of the battle equipment. The universal air-to-air guided missiles of the MEM system, which may be employed against ground targets, are the primary weapon types of the Bayraktar TB2. Using an inertial gravitational navigation system, they're able to engage targets at a distance of up to 8 or 14 kilometers, and you can utilize heads that are interchangeable. A tandem, cumulative of thermobaric connection is present in this fragmentation explosive. Additionally, the drone is capable of carrying MAMC missiles, which include a battle universal portion that can pierce the tank's 200mm thick steel armor. With a maximum shooting range of 15 kilometers, Bayraktar TB2 devices enable users to hit targets without being seen, especially if the aggressor doesn't anticipate an attack or doesn't have electronic systems in place to identify unmanned aerial vehicles. During the fighting in Nagorno-Karabakh, the Bayraktar TB2 drones were shown to be a highly efficient weapon for destroying enemy vehicles. Because Bayraktar and Karabakh were 88 tanks, the Armenians were a terror to the Armenians. There are 34 armored cars. There are 17 self-propelled guns and 137 traditional towed howitzers, 61 MLRS, 21 air superiority anti-aircraft missiles, 10 Osa-Strela, and 2 TOR M2KN S-300 missiles, 6 Raiders for air defense. In Ukraine, Bayraktars have taken out the 2 Army tactical missile systems called Elbrus and destroyed 185 trucks and autos. The destruction of the posts by the so-called TPR separatists close to the village of Brennet on October 26, 2021 served as the Turkish drones' baptism by fire. With the help of the drones, all positions were destroyed during the Russian invasion on February 24, 2022, when the rebels used illegal 122mm howitzers to fire on the Ukrainian side. There were several hundred different pieces of military hardware that the Bayraktars had successfully used in battle that were meant to obliterate Ukrainians in their cities. With a wingspan of 12 meters and the ability to carry 4 laser-guided bombs, the Bayraktar TB2 drone has destroyed columns of armored tanks and personal transports from the air while disabling many launch rocket systems. Vladimir Zelensky's defending forces have been posting videos to social media teasing Russian troops with tales of the Bayraktar TB2's fatal attacks carried out of the blue in an effort to boost their morale and demoralize the adversary. According to Vitaly Klitschko, the mayor of the city and a former heavyweight world champion who made the announcement on Telegram, a lemur born in the Kiev Zoo was even given the name Bayraktar in honor of the drone. What do you think? Will traditional forms of warfare persist in the future, or will drones, robots, and artificial intelligence be used in every conflict? Answers are welcome in the comments. Let's know if you enjoyed the video as well. Oh my god! Elon Musk has finally unveiled the horrifying T-drones he plans to use to defeat Russia. Would you like to learn more? Now click on the video that's displayed on the screen. If you liked watching it, please click the like button. Share it with all of your friends as well. To view more of these films frequently, you can also subscribe to our channel. See you in the following video. Bye!